Hello everyone, so I'm going to briefly speak, as you know, and I mentioned this, we all knew this day would come in a few weeks' time. Leo, our good friend Leo, who was under criminal investigation, don't you know? Um, Basically all forgiven, all forgotten, nothing's going to be done. Him blatantly broke the law. In fairness to him, he did admit it, but yeah, he did admit it on the Dáil record that he did break the law in giving official documents to his friend. Again, it's cronyism, let's be fair, and breaking the official secrets. You're giving secrets away to people that are not authorized to see the secrets, because again, it's government business. The person you give it to wasn't the minister, wasn't the TDE, wasn't a member of the Oireachtas. He was his friend in a different partnership group who it was to do with HSC documents and things like that. So again, blatantly he broke the law, and obviously it's played down black and white in the page in the law of the land. But again, and there was a tribunal kind of thing, not really a tribunal like the Manhattan Tribunal or anything like that, but there was basically a investigation done, and the people who were over basically came out and said, "Oh, we don't have the power to investigate with the Taoiseach when he was in office, because basically he was Taoiseach when this happened," and basically they said they haven't got the power to enforce it. So basically, what the fuck and what was the point, in investigating if you just come out with this bullshit and say we haven't got the power, and obviously it doesn't matter if he broke the law. It's a clear as daylight to have the power, because obviously he broke the law, and it's blatant to be seen that he did. And then coming out with this, we don't have the power to do it, even though they have all the evidence of the day. Again, this is utter bullshit. It's just moving the goalposts and trying to gaslight people. But again, this is my point. What are we setting for young people? If somebody breaks the law, take for example, if I go out now in the morning and I vandalise somebody's car, just random example, you have to be punished for that. You broke the law, you have to be punished. Again, and that's what and it doesn't matter if you're the only man in the street, or you're the man who's in the office of the president, or the office of the Taoiseach. The law is the law. Nobody can break the law. The law, everybody's equal in the law's eyes. And nobody can. Basic justice is blind, that's what I'm trying to say. And it's setting a bad example for young people and for everybody in the state. Because how come the highest, the person was Taoiseach, Leo Varadkar, how come he broke the law and nothing's going to be done about it? And he's going to be Taoiseach again and nothing's going to be done about it. And then the only Joe So goes in, his family starving on the street, robs a bit of bread to try and feed them. And even go, people are trespassing into buildings to try and find roof, to get put some kind of thing over their head, to get, or even putting a tent up, and the guards coming at it with the tugs, they are, some of them, and taking it down. This is, and these people get arrested for these things and things like that. Nobody, again, this just shows, this is setting a very, very bad example for the country. Because again, let's be fair, it doesn't matter who you are, you're still accountable to the law. You're still accountable to law and order. And again, if Fine Gael comes out saying, they're a party of law and order, they're kind of cutting themselves, let's be fair. But let's be honest, let's call a spade here. Leo should not be Taoiseach again. Whatever about me whole Martin, obviously he's not my tradition either, but Leo literally broke the law, and he's been rewarded basically. Because again, when you do something wrong, it's the same as a child. If you went and done something wrong, say your mother told you not to go out late with your friends, right? Take for example, if you were 7 or 8, and to come back at a certain time, right, for bedtime or whatever, and you disobeyed her and you came back 3 hours late, she'd ground you, or she'd take away your PlayStation, or she won't give you any pocket money. She'd do things like that, and that's to punish you. Again, you get punishment for it. It's the same as Leo should get punishment. He should probably be in prison. I would go as far as to say he should be in prison, or he should be he should be told the door's there. We get another TD in your constituency. We have a general election, basically, in other words. And you won't be allowed to run for public office again, because that should be the way. He shouldn't be allowed to run for public office. And there should be a general election, or in general in the country too, because obviously that would probably damage that probably break the coalition probably. But in his constitution should be a by-election, obviously, to get another seat for him. He shouldn't be there. That's what I'm trying to say. He shouldn't be there at the moment. He should be in prison, or at the very least, he should lose his office, and probably 50% of his pension too. So basically, be getting half the money he should be getting. So. And I think that would be fair, because if you break the law, and particularly again, he's the man in the office, and he's the man who signs off, basically. Well, the president signs off on the laws, but he's the man who has a good say. Like, take for example what the laws of the land are, and what can be done new, and what new laws can be updated and things like that. And obviously, because again, as I say, the president has the last say on it, because obviously it requires the president to sign off on it. But Leo at the time when he was Taoiseach, he had a good say in all the laws, and the same as Micheál Martin at the moment with the hate speech legislation and things like that. They have a huge say in it. You know, if they were against it, there's very little I don't think the parties could do. But yeah, as we know, Ireland's not that way at the moment, unfortunately. It's just in cuckoo land, like we're on another planet. The TDs are on the other planet of their own, on their own planet of their own. They're literally not with reality. They're literally not in reality. They're literally off in their private jets, and I don't know what they're doing, but anyway. But yeah, it's a bad example for the country. It's a bad example for young people. They see that the highest man in the country can get the person, the Taoiseach, can basically forgiven or forgotten. Nothing's going to be done. It's a bad example. It's really, really a bad example for the future generations to see. And it's a bad example for democracy. I know the word's always thrown about it with democracy, but it's a bad example for democracy. The people put faith in their TDs and councillors, even though, you know, the majority of them, I don't know how you would put faith in them, but okay. But you know, you expect them to do their best, not benefit themselves. So that's what I would say in my last words. Thank you.